most powerful man in Egypt was actually a woman? Today, you will decide whether Egypt accepts you as Pharaoh. Not queen, not regent, Pharaoh. And if you fail, they will erase you from history. The air is already hot when you wake. Incense burns thick in the darkness. Gold glints in the first blade of sunrise cutting through the palace lattice. Outside, Thebes hums. Priests chant. Sand scrapes against stone. The Nile moves slow and indifferent. But today, the gods are watching. This cinematic experience was created using advanced AI-powered storytelling and visual reconstruction to bring ancient Egypt back to life. Every scene is crafted to immerse you in history like never before. Let's begin at the beginning. To rule Egypt, you must become something you are not. You rise before the court assembles. Servants fasten linen around your body, a garment worn by kings. They bring the false beard. You don't hesitate. It is absurd. It is dangerous. It is necessary. You are Hatshepsut, daughter of Thutmose I, wife of Thutmose II, stepmother to a boy who now technically rules the empire. The boy is young, too young. The priests whisper. The generals watch. The nobles measure you in silence. They tolerate you as regent, temporary, a bridge between kings. But Egypt does not bow to bridges. It bows to power. And power in ancient Egypt has always worn the body of a man. Until now. If the high priest says one wrong word, you die politically today. The palace doors open. Heat slams into you. The courtyard floods with light. You walk forward slowly. Every footstep echoes. The high priest of Amun stands waiting. If the priests deny you divine approval, your reign ends before it begins. But what they don't know, you have already moved the pieces. Weeks ago, you commissioned carvings in secret. Reliefs across Thebes tell a dangerous story, that Amun himself chose you. Today, the priests must confirm it or declare the gods liars. They cannot afford that. Everything hangs on one man bending his knee. The ceremony begins. The high priest raises his voice. The silence stretches. And then he kneels. One with Amun, king of Upper and Lower Egypt. King, not queen. You have crossed the line. There is no going back. But behind a column, a boy watches. Thutmose III, silent, learning, remembering. Winning the crown was easy. Keeping it is war. Egypt is strong, but fragile. Nubia stirs. Trade weakens. The treasury demands proof. You cannot rule like a placeholder. You must rule like a conqueror. But conquest is expensive, and blood stains reputations. So you choose something no pharaoh dared choose this way. You choose wealth over war. You choose Punt. If it fails, you look weak. If it succeeds, you look divine. For the first time, you're not afraid of enemies. You're afraid you were wrong. Weeks pass. The ships do not return. The palace grows quieter. The boy grows older. The generals grow restless. Alone at night, doubt creeps in. What if Egypt will never accept a woman as pharaoh? What if divinity was not enough? Power is lonelier than you imagined. And then, the horizon answers you. Trumpets, chaos along the Nile, sails appear, huge, loaded. The expedition returns overflowing with gold, ivory, incense trees. The crowd erupts. Your gamble did not just succeed, it redefined power.
You did not conquer through blood, you conquered through vision. Now, you are building legacy. The greatest danger is growing inside your own palace. Years pass, temples rise. Your masterpiece, Deir el-Bahari, carved into cliffs, stone declaring, "I was here." But the boy is no longer a boy. Thutmose III trains with men who never accepted you. He smiles, he obeys, he waits. The future sharpens itself. Death will not be your greatest enemy. Memory will. When death comes, it is quiet. But years later, your images vanish, your statues smashed, your name erased. An attempt to restore the natural order, to pretend you never ruled. They tried to erase you. Instead, they made you immortal. Centuries later, archaeologists uncover your temple. They see the beard, the crown, the audacity, and ask the question your enemies feared. What if Egypt's most visionary ruler was never meant to rule at all? You wake to heat. Incense burns. The Nile moves slow and indifferent. But thousands of years later, your name still rises with the sun. Because power is not defined by who tradition allows to wear it. Power is defined by who dares to claim it. And in the golden silence of ancient Egypt, you did. We've walked in the shadow of Hatshepsut, but history is full of souls waiting to breathe again. Now, it's your turn. Share your thoughts on this journey in the comments. Which Egyptian king or queen do you want to experience next in our immersive world? Your choice might be our next destination. Don't forget to subscribe to keep traveling through time with History Telescope.